Good morning. Um, we'll wait another minute or so and give other people a chance to jump on if they're going to, and we'll get started. Good morning to those of you who just jumped on. We're just kind of giving it another 30 seconds to a minute to see who else jumps on, and then we'll start. All right, I have 9:31, so we'll go ahead and get started. So, welcome back or welcome to Meditation Mondays, self care tools for managing stress during turbulent times. This is our third session. Um, and so, I hope you've been getting something out of it so far. I hope you've been able to practice soft belly throughout the week. The more you do it, the more you'll get out of it. And so we'll just jump right into it today. We'll um, kind of move into our meditation, and then I'll spend a few minutes afterwards talking about stress and the nervous system. So if you just want to start to get settled in wherever you are, perhaps letting the eyes close gently to help reduce any external stimulation. If you're not comfortable closing the eyes, perhaps just softening your gaze and starting to notice your body, any sensations, any points of tension. Perhaps notice your feet being supported by the floor. And slowly begin to let your breath deepen. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, letting the belly be soft and relaxed. Breathing this way, in through the nose, out through the mouth, with the belly soft and relaxed, helps to activate our body's relaxation response, which can help lower our blood pressure, lower our heart rate, improve digestion, and improve how we connect to other people. breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and let your belly relax. Other parts of your body may relax as well. Helping further to reduce stress and the tension caused by stress. You may help this process along by saying softly to yourself, soft as you inhale, and belly as you exhale. Soft belly. If thoughts come, let them come, let them go, and gently bring your attention back to soft belly. Now I'll be silent for a few moments and invite you to just continue breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and continue to let yourself relax. take a few more slow, deep, soft belly breaths. And when you're ready, perhaps feeling a bit more relaxed, slowly and gently open your eyes and take a good stretch if you need to. All right. I hope that was helpful and relaxing. I want to encourage everyone to continue practicing kind of throughout the week and in between these sessions, and just see what you notice. See if you're able to relax a little quicker the more you do it, um, relax a little deeper, and let me know how it goes. So just today, I'll spend a couple of minutes talking about kind of stress and the nervous system, kind of how this relates to um, meditation, mind body skills, especially soft belly, since that's what we've been practicing mostly so far. Um, so just starting out with, and this may be review for a lot of you. For some of you, it may be new. I'm sure some of it you've heard before. Um, but when you think about our nervous system, there are kind of like two main parts of the nervous system: the voluntary nervous system, which just lets us, move around, move our muscles, do things like that, and then our autonomic nervous system, which we kind of think of as the more automatic functions of our body, regulating heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, blinking, um, and those kind of things. And then within the autonomic nervous system, there are two main branches. Um, so you have the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. They can be kind of thought of as kind of a gas pedal and a brake for kind of what goes on with us internally. That sympathetic nervous system is kind of what activates our fight or flight. I'm sure most of you have heard the term the fight or flight response, where we react to a threat, and our body kind of gets ready to go into action, whether that's running away or fighting, defending ourselves. And kind of the way that happens physiologically, when that sympathetic nervous system gets, we perceive the threat, sympathetic nervous system gets activated, our blood pressure goes up, our heart rate goes up, our pupils dilate, the blood flow kind of goes from our extremities and kind of goes more into the core and the kind of the big muscles, getting us kind of ready to go. If you've ever kind of experienced, um, really noticed when you've experienced stress, a lot of times when that happens, our feet or our fingertips can get cold, because that blood's not flowing through there as it normally does. And it just kind of gets us ready to go. And this is, kind of a very adaptive human quality most of the time when there's a threat. Um, the problem happens when we kind of get stuck there, which we'll talk about in just a second. The other part of the autonomic nervous system is the parasympathetic nervous system, which can be kind of looked at as the brake. Um, so the parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for bringing us back to homeostasis, kind of relaxation, lowering our blood pressure, lowering our heart rate, improving the circulation out to our extremities, and kind of bringing us back into balance. Sometimes, you've probably heard fight, flight, or freeze. That freeze response is kind of a parasympathetic overdrive when our nervous system just kind of gets so overwhelmed that like we just can't do anything. We can't move. We can't think. We just kind of freeze. That deer in the headlights type of thing. Um, More common with kind of chronic stress is that sympathetic overdrive. So just kind of having constantly being in that fight or flight mode, can cause high blood pressure, can be a contributing factor in, you know, heart disease, especially heart attacks, also strokes, um, and kind of just getting stuck there. So self-regulation, means using some of these tools, some of these skills, soft belly as an example, to help, us proactively um, kind of stimulate and activate that parasympathetic response. So while you can't directly control your blood pressure, your heart rate, your circulation, um, by using some of these tools that can activate that part of our nervous system, we can kind of indirectly affect, what's happening, especially over time. You can kind of sit, do a 15-minute soft belly or some kind of other relaxation exercise. Sometimes you can measure the difference in temperature in your fingertips to kind of see that it's working. But it's especially effective as you do it more and more, kind of keeping your body in homeostasis over time. Um, and so that's kind of the two main parts of the nervous system, and a lot of these things that have to do with mind body medicine and meditation kind of act on that parasympathetic nervous system. If you've listened to some of the first couple of sessions, doing soft belly, you know, we talk about soft belly kind of stimulating that vagus nerve, that Latin for wandering, which kind of taps directly into that parasympathetic nervous system and kind of helps us calm, helps us relax, helps us, connect. It's hard to connect with other people. It's hard to have compassion. It's hard to bond when we're kind of ramped up in fight or flight and kind of everything seems like a threat. Um, and then sometimes that chronically can lead to, too much cortisol in our system, adrenal fatigue in extreme cases. And this is kind of a way that we can help ourselves and come back into balance. All right. Well, I thank everyone for joining today. And whether you're watching this live or listening to a recording later, I want to throw up my contact information. And so if you have any questions about anything we're doing on here, any suggestions, anything you want to see, any questions about our veterans program here at the Center for Brain Health, feel free to reach out. I'd love to hear from you. I've also got Tess and Bonnie on here. They've been very instrumental in getting this set up and getting this going. Neither of them could be on this morning, but I still want to give a shout out to them for everything that they've been doing. And I hope to see you all back here next week.